Welcome to Hey, That's Me, a commentary podcast. I'm Patrick Ottner.
I am Brian Lynch. Patrick, let's do a commentary track with someone who worked on a project.
Brian, that's what we do on this podcast all the time.
Wait, you mean like a TV show or a movie, we find someone that worked on a TV show movie and then they talk over the project that they worked on?
But in a fun way, not in an annoying way when you're at the movies and you're like, can you stop, please? I've never seen this before.
I'm usually the person that's talking.
That happened to me this week.
Why? What'd you see?
I went to go to a 40th anniversary screening of Clue.
Oh, so you've seen it.
I'd seen it. I was with a friend who had never seen it.
Oh, my God.
Tim Curry was there. Leslie Ann Warren was there.
Was Tim Curry your friend? Because he's probably
my
seen
friend.
it.
No, shockingly, he hadn't. And these people were not quoting the movie; they were reciting the movie.
I've been there.
And we moved, and it was still very loud.
Was anyone else complaining?
Everyone was like, "What the hell is going on?"
Because Wet Hot American Summer, whenever I see a screening of that, it's the whole movie and it's the whole audience. Yeah, and I hate it.
It was very annoying.
Wow.
That's what we're doing today, but in a fun way, Brian.
We're just gonna do Clue? We're just going to talk over Clue.
Today, wildly, Brian, the first time we're doing an episode that we've already done, we're doing it again.
Oh, what is that?
We're doing Lost Season 3, Episode 20, The Man Behind the Curtain, with propmaster Rob Kyker.
And he's also in it.
He's also in it. He plays Jacob in one very iconic shot of the show.
Short but iconic. Yeah. Just like me, I'm short but I'm iconic.
Yeah.
It's a great episode, but you've never seen Lost, so you were very, I don't want to say lost while talking to him, but man, I had to carry this one on my back.
And this was a last-second switch-up.
Yeah, we were supposed to do 24, because he also did, look at that, he also did 24. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
But he wanted to do Lost.
He wanted to do Lost.
And you wanted to do Lost.
Obviously, I wanted to do Lost, so we did Lost. This is, Brian, whether you like it or not, this is slowly becoming a Lost podcast.
It's a Lost Muppet podcast.
Yeah, and that's fine.
The Lost Muppet podcast. Kermit is Jack. Fozzie is Hurley.
Zendaya is Michi.
Oh, don't.
Gonzo is... Ben.
Yeah, I was thinking he's... Yeah, okay. And Floyd is, of course, the guy from Lord of the Rings.
Yes, sure. Gandalf.
Yeah, I guess. Who's Sawyer? Is Sawyer a human?
Sawyer?
Let's make Sawyer Josh Holloway.
Is there any Southern... I know who Sawyer is.
Who?
Pepe.
Oh, that'd be great. That'd be really good. But also Josh Holloway should probably just be in it.
Yeah.
I like him. That Lost Muppets would be great. And
I think it's probably too late.
Yeah.
It's my guess.
This was a great episode. He's got a lot of stories, and he worked on a lot of cool shit.
Yeah. And every time he would mention something else cool, and you're like, wait, you waited 48 minutes to mention the pilot of blank? You'll find out soon.
I'm just going to say this, too. He worked on Beverly Hills Cop 3, and even though I wasn't prepared, I had a lot of questions for him.
Shockingly.
And he had a lot of answers.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was great.
Props.
Props to you for getting him.
Thank you so much. I think he's our first prop guy, I think.
That doesn't sound right, but you might be right.
I think it is.
We've had wardrobe.
Yeah, I think it was first prop
Not
guy.
Our last prop guy.
That's true.
If it goes as well as it did this time.
We're getting Mr. Props himself.
Oh, Johnny Props?
Johnny Props.
Love Johnny Props. He does all the movies.
Brian, what's your favorite movie prop?
Why would you do this to me?
I have to. It's my job.
I mean, it's been so replicated by every company.
Yeah.
But I would say like the Ghostbusters pack.
The proton pack.
The proton pack, the trap, but it's been like it's so easy to get.
Yeah.
I would maybe a weirder one. Let's think. Give me a second. Just give me 1 second.
I'm not going
Patrick,
anywhere.
Give me a second.
I'm not going anywhere.
You know what came to mind, which is a weird prop because I don't love the movies, but I love how it looks.
Yeah.
Is Hellboy's glove.
Oh, sure.
I don't even like those movies, but it's so cool. Yeah, I don't know. It's a great question. Indy's whip would be really cool. What about you?
Would be really cool. You're assuming this is for you to have?
Yeah, for me to have.
Oh, I was just asking you, John.
Oh, in terms of then, well, no, not Indy's whip then, because that's just a whip.
Yeah.
The flux capacitor, it's built into the car, but it's cool.
Do you get the car with it?
No, you don't. You don't get the car with it.
Okay.
You don't get the car with it.
I think that big amp from the beginning of that movie.
I've never seen the movie, to be
Really?
honest. Yeah, I heard it's good.
Yeah, the third one's better.
Okay, great. Also, we're bullshitting, but Back to the Future 1 is the best, and then 3, and then 2.
That's wrong, but okay.
Well, go ahead.
I think it's 1, 2, 3.
No, I mean, I can't argue it because they're all great.
Yeah.
But 3 has more of a story. 2 is just running around. and it's a fun runaround. But 3 is so much character stuff, and it's so funny.
I will say, for a while, 2 was my favorite.
Me too, as a kid, as a little kid.
As a kid.
But then you watch them now, and it's not as good. It's just not.
Chicken. We don't need that chicken stuff.
No, it's so weird.
It's so weird.
Yeah. Because he doesn't act like that in the first movie. No. And I love, it's the best line in any movie when the TV screen repairman called your father a chicken, and they started a fight. What happened there? That the guy who came to repair Marty's TV called him a chicken. Yeah. What do you think they were talking about?
I don't know. It's fun.
We're really going away from the point of this podcast.
My favorite prop in a movie.
Oh, we don't have time.
Oh God. Okay, this is on Disney Plus and it's on Hulu and it's on Blu-ray. And one of the best TV shows on Blu-rays. They have some really great making of stuff.
Season 3, episode 20, just to remind.
Yep. Yeah. The Man Behind the Curtain. It's the first Ben Linus flashback. Got a lot of Dharma in the 70s. It's real good. You can also go listen to the episode that we did with Sterling Beaumont and Bobby Roth, who plays young Ben and the director of the episode, respectively.
Yeah, that was missing something, though. That didn't make it as enjoyable.
Yeah, it's great that you were here for this. Because
I'll be here for the third time we're doing it.
You missed it last time.
Maybe the third time it'll just be me. That'll be fun. When we get back, after people listen to the podcast, you're going to tell everyone your favorite props.
Okay.
And also, I have a question: are Muppets props? Because I want to change my answers if they are.
That's a great question.
Meanwhile,
here we go.
Meanwhile, no, we got to do the lost numbers.
Oh God, are you?
No,
ready?
We already did it, and you can find it. It's fine. Go. I don't remember them. I know you do. I don't remember them.
Ready? Here we go. 4, 8. 15, 16, 23, 42, go! All right, Rob, The Man Behind the Curtain, Lost, Season 3, Episode 20. You started in Season 2?
I did. I started towards the end of Season 2. A friend of mine was the prop master at the time, and he just really wasn't seeing eye to eye and had some stuff going on back in LA, and he just wanted out, so he recommended me for it, and I came in and just kind of worked with him basically the second half of the second season, and then he just didn't come back for the third season, and I took over from there.
Were you nervous to take over?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I remember, to this day, I remember the first day I drove out to the North Shore where our base camp was, and I drove into the base camp crew parking. It's like, oh my God, what the fuck have I gotten myself into?
Yeah.
It was the largest base camp on any TV I'd ever seen. And I had done some pretty big TV up to that point. But man, oh man, I was like, oh God.
I mean, at that point, the show had been a hit for
a monster at this
a while.
Point.
Yeah. Midway through Season 2, they knew they had a monster on their hands. Yeah. Which is funny because, excuse me, when Season 1, when they were doing not the pilot, but Season 1, I was on island doing another show. There was a new TV show called Hawaii. It was a cop show, and it was up against Lost, and we never stood a chance.
Of course.
We never stood a chance. I mean, I think we aired 4 episodes and maybe shot 6, and we were already back in LA.
I'm sure the island loved that, though. Having like 2 shows going at the same time. No,
half the island loved it. The other half wanted no part of it.
Yeah,
including the police.
I'm sure.
Oh my gosh, they loved pulling us over.
How much harder is it to do a show there than it is to do it on the mainland? Because I assume you're sourcing so much stuff that like, and Amazon wasn't as big at that point, or like you weren't able to order as much stuff. Were there times where you were just like, I'm just gonna have to make this because I'm not gonna be able to get this?
There were lots of times where we had to do stuff on island. We had a lot of really talented, craftsmen that we found. I found a glassblower at the University of Hawaii that saved my ass twice.
Oh wow!
Yeah, the ship in the bottle. That was made on island. I was showing Stephen Williams like all these different ships, and he's just like bigger, smaller, bigger, smaller. I'm not liking any of these.
Yeah.
So it got to the point where I went to the university and. The glassblower, gosh, his name will come to me, had already saved me once, and then so I just got to him, and we made that. We made that right there.
Wow.
3 of them.
Wow. I mean, I guess that's the thing is you got to have multiples of everything.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, that's crazy. So the answer to your question is it could be very difficult.
Yeah.
But with the show, the way it was, and when things were going to come that were really important, I got a good heads up.
Sure.
Damon would call me, or Carlson would call me, or somebody would call me.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember making that.
How many different versions of that did you have to make?
What was that doll? Why did I make that?
It's a doll that his like little girlfriend, when he's a kid, gives it to him.
That's right. Oh my goodness. He was so lovely. Both of them were great to work with.
They're both really good on this show too.
And intense. They're intense.
Yes.
Do you have to make a lot of different versions of that doll to please the director?
Not a lot of different versions, really. I mean, there was probably a drawing, and then like, hey, this is what this is going to look like. What do you think? And Jack was pretty much the end-all, be-all on Island. Like, when something had to be approved, he was pretty much a one voice.
Because the writers' room's in L.A. They're all...
Writer room's in L.A., and I have a good story about that, though. Who is this?
I was going to ask what's in that bag.
A dummy.
Okay.
Yeah, a cloth dummy.
Yeah. It's supposed to be his father.
Right.
His dad.
Yeah, he was a little light.
Yeah. Is that something you look back on when you watch stuff like that? You're like, ugh, should have been heavier.
It doesn't matter because if John didn't or Terry didn't want it to be any heavier, then it wasn't going to be any heavier. But yeah, I'm sure. I didn't get a lot of mail. It was funny too because like when people did like comment, I remember one time we had this scene where, what was the lady's name? Daniel Day Kim's wife.
Yeah, son, Yoonjin. Yeah. She
was on a cell phone call. It was a flashback. She was on a cell phone call in Korea or somewhere. And, we did all sorts of research and figured out what cell phone would have been right for that time and that year. And I got an email from somebody that said that we shot the scene in, let's just say, March of 88, whatever it is. And I got a cell phone. I got a call from somebody or an email from somebody who said that cell phone didn't come out until October.
Oh my
dear.
God. Well, with this show, that doesn't matter. They were time traveling. They were doing whatever.
It's a magic island.
Yeah. But how would you get that cell phone? Is it eBay? Like, where are you getting it on the island at that point?
Well, Oahu's pretty metropolis. I mean, you can shop at Walmart, and you'd be surprised how much of this. I mean, I hate to make it sound easy, but you'd be surprised how much of this stuff started off at Walmart or Target and ended up looking way differently over the. We had this guy, Jim Van Houten, who was a sculptor, and he could make everything, anything. Cool. He was a magician. He would make koa, cellos, and violins in his downtime.
Oh wow!
Yeah. He was a real. He carved the submarine out of foam. I mean, so much of our movie was made.
I went on the tour of that valley that they have there.
Oh yeah,
and the submarine is still there.
Oh wow! I didn't. In Kualoa, did they have a tour in Kualoa Valley?
Yeah.
Did you try to buy it, Patrick?
I did. I said, can I have that, please? Can I ship that back?
The hatch sold for a gazillion dollars. We had this auction at the end of the season. Oh my gosh, that stuff!
Huge regret.
And most of that stuff was stuff I made.
Oh yeah, sure.
I mean, me and the guy before me, but yeah.
And you asked for a cut. You said
sure. I asked and didn't get it.
Yeah. So what is something I was interested in when I was rewatching some stuff last night? Is like, where does the line blur between if it's a gun, right? Is there an armor that is worrying about that? Is that you guys that's worrying about that?
I am the armor.
You are the armor
on that particular show.
Okay.
I was, me and my on-set prop master. We were self-contained.
Sure.
And the guns. Oh, look at all the hands.
Yeah.
I wanted one of those so bad.
Of course.
I still have one of the Dharma logos that goes in the front, just in case I ever get a blue van. That's pretty good. And I know where there is one. There's one in the ABC prop storage lockup in the valley that'll sit there and die.
Yes. Do you guys want to go?
Let's get in.
The answer to your question about the guns, though, is that was me. That was and it was really important because I can't remember the number, but keeping track of, at one point there was 7 guns on the island, and then we found more, and it was up to 11. Yeah. And who was the last person that had that gun? And me and this guy, there was a script coordinator. His name was Greg Nations, and him and I were the keeper of all things lost. It was so far beyond props. Yeah. Every single continuity thing. If it was me on island and Greg in the writer's room, and we would often talk back and forth, hey, do you remember? But it was so much more than props.
Yeah.
On this particular show, look at the Camp Bergman stuff.
As the seasons went on, did you get a bigger and bigger crew to help with? No.
No, it was actually relatively small on that show. I didn't have a buyer. I did all the buying and stuff myself. I didn't have an office PA. We had Steve, Dawn, and Jennings on set full time, and an extra guy or two when it got crazy. Okay. But we were a real small crew back then.
How do you have time to make that happen? Because this, like, especially an episode like this where it's mostly new stuff. They're in the 70s for a lot of it. Yep. Like, how do you have time to physically go get all of that stuff?
Because that's what I'm paid for.
I guess so.
That's my job.
I guess so. It just feels like so much. And as you know, I've been on set a little bit, but it's like you're always doing stuff, you know?
I was just working with a friend of mine on a TV show last year called Dr. Odyssey.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Cruise ship. Mm-hmm.
He had himself, the prop master, a prepping prop master. I was the buyer for him. He had an in-office accounting assistant, and then he had 4 permanent on set. Wow. So he had twice the crew we had, and I think that's just the way it is now. Sure. I think that's just what. Excuse me, and that was in Los Angeles. That was right down the street here. So I don't know. I'm kind of a control freak. I for the longest time I didn't really know why the buyer category came about. That seemed like it was my job, and I certainly wasn't going to let somebody else pick.
Sure.
So
you know what you want.
It was a small crew compared to today's crews, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, look at Saeed. Gosh, I have not watched this in so long.
Where's the line between set dressing and props?
Dishes.
Yeah.
No, it's a joke because that's a pet peeve of mine. But anything an actor picks up and touches, like in this room, your laptop, all of the things that we're working with would be props. The TV would be set dressing, and with video playback mixed in, and I might have a computer playback guy on set to help me with the laptop, depending on how involved that was. But then when you get into the rest of the house, like all of the artwork in this particular house that we're sitting in that makes it feel so good, that's all set deck.
Thank you for saying my
unless there were family photos,
sure.
And then I'd be involved in kind of scheduling that and getting those photos taken and helping getting all the departments together to,
But you work really closely with those people.
Yeah.
So you don't overlap it.
What about, like, this is getting very nitty gritty. What about, like, Photoshops? Like, if there's a Photoshopped photo on the wall, is that you guys?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, in my experience, I usually find somebody or have a couple guys on my phone that are really good at Photoshop.
Yeah.
I've also been on shows where we have an in-house person in the art department that just rocks it.
Yeah.
So I don't know that there's a rule about that, but generally speaking, or if somebody could, depends on what you're Photoshopping.
Yeah.
Mr. Mercedes, I had this thing where I had to make. This is going to go terrible because now I can't remember their names. But 2 really famous people look like a couple 40 years ago. Okay. And that's a really tricky Photoshop.
Yeah.
Especially before AI was, So those kind of get, really involved. We're not really watching the show, are we?
That's okay. That's okay. Holland Taylor and Brendan Gleeson, could it have been them? I'm looking at the cast of Mr. Mercedes.
Yes. That's exactly right.
Yeah, great. I was like, who would be a couple 40 years ago?
That's exactly. Oh, that was such a good show to work on.
Yeah.
Did you see? I was looking up because we were talking. I don't know if you checked. Somebody looked at my Instagram last night.
Yeah.
I did.
Way down in the thing, there's a really good picture of me and Stephen King, and he's got the machete in his neck.
Yeah.
That was so much fun.
That's cool.
I had him sign. You'll appreciate this. Yeah. He signed a copy of On Writing for me.
Oh my god!
Oh wow!
That's the best book. Oh, I've read it like 3 or 4 times.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you get nervous when you're working with someone like him?
No.
What makes
I've done Al Pacino's last 2 movies.
Oh my god! And you did
one
too?
TV series and one movie.
Yeah.
I don't get nervous. I tell you, where I get nervous? I get nervous in a production meeting when 45 people all of a sudden are looking at me for an answer, and you wouldn't know I'm nervous. It's like on the inside nervous.
Yeah.
But working with celebrities or working with famous people, usually not, because I'm so comfortable and confident in what I'm doing that I know I'm going to make their lives a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Al Pacino is a great example of that. He loves talking with me about everything work-wise. It's so cool.
That's great. I mean, it's good when it's a good experience. It feels like you've had from what I've heard you talk about, it feels like you've had primarily good experiences on stuff.
Oh, I love making movies. I really do.
Yeah.
I always have.
And that's great that you're at that point still. Like, I feel like, you know, a lot of people will work for a few years and be like, I'm done. I'm all done. But it's nice that you're still positive and having a good time.
I'm the opposite. I'm kind of bummed that the last couple of years of the film business has been such a fizzle, because it's like I'm going out with like...
And it is the last couple of years of the film business.
No, it's not.
It's so sad. Look at... Oh my gosh, I don't even remember those shirts.
Samantha Mathis.
Yeah.
As a t-shirt.
We had some amazing guest cast on this show.
Well, at this point, everyone wanted to be in it, right? Like every show was everywhere.
Where did you live in Hawaii?
We had my wife and daughters. We were all together. Mm-hmm. We all came because we had been there. We started in Hawaii Kai, and we ended up in we started in Kailua.
Mm-hmm.
No, what's Kailua? Yeah, we started in Kailua. We went to Hawaii Kai. We ended up in Kahala, right by the Diamond Head crater.
Oh yeah,
and we lived there for the longest time.
Cool.
That was our favorite spot. Yeah,
beautiful.
Oh, I remember that rabbit. I put an 8 on that rabbit with black hairspray.
Oh wow!
Oh, what a pain in the ass that was.
Sure.
We had like 4 rabbits in rotation, because as soon as you touched it, the hairspray just went poof.
How do you get it to sit still while you're doing that?
Force.
Grab it. Yeah.
Brute force.
Yeah.
It's a very nervous rabbit.
Ugh.
Who is that kid? Did he go on to become famous?
His name's Sterling Beaumont. He sat right where you're sitting right now. And he still works. He's producing a lot now.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, we did this episode a few months ago with the director Bobby Roth. And
I love Bobby.
Yeah,
was that supposed to be his dad? I forgot this episode.
Yes, that's his
dad. That was
dad.
cool how I made their glasses kind of match.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I did that. Oh, now he's not wearing them. Wonder where they went.
He said these match too much. We got to take them off.
No, they had, right? Weren't
Yeah,
they
no,
wearing
he did.
kind of similar
Yeah.
glasses?
Yeah. Yeah, that's John Grease from The White Lotus right now.
And Napoleon.
Napoleon
Oh,
Dynamite.
here's a picture.
Yeah.
That's you. That was you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I probably shot that picture. Oh, cry.
With all this stuff, I mean, are you good? Do you like weathering things?
Yeah, we had a part of the paint department ages stuff. Mm-hmm. So like I could bring stuff to our paint department,
sure,
and they have a guy, that would just knock the shit out of stuff. I mean, sometimes we had to do it ourselves, but for the most part, if I had something I really wanted to knock the new off of the paint department, we'd do it.
I have a specific weird question. Forgive me. There's a lot of dead animals on the show.
Yeah.
How do you make them look real without having a dead animal in front of you? Is there a lot of research?
There was. I got 2 great stories.
Okay. Great.
One time Bender wanted. It was so like. It had to be real.
Yeah.
So Walter Jennings, one of my assistants, was born and raised in Texas on a farm, so he had no problem killing things.
Sure.
And so we got this boar, and the Grips were gonna, after the scene, the Grips were gonna take it. They were gonna eat it. They were gonna cook it, and it was all we got permission from everybody.
Sure. So you're using every part of it.
So we have James and it was, I get chills thinking about this. It was so bad. I so didn't want to do this, but we got to the point where like 5 minutes before the scene, I was like with Jack. I'm like, "You sure you still want to do this? We're doing this."
Yeah.
And then finally, I'm like, "Okay, Jennings, go ahead." And from off camera, you hear bang.
Oh my god.
So that's one time.
That's how you got it so
that's
realistic.
how I got it looking so real one time. And then we ended up not using it.
Yeah.
Which sucked. Okay, here's
You should dedicate the episode to him though. To the board.
One of my favorite lost stories, and this is Hawaiian crew in a nutshell.
Mm-hmm.
So it's Friday afternoon. Well, let me back up. We had a scene where one of these episodes where Locke comes walking in with a boar over his shoulder. Mm-hmm. So I get a boar. There's that doll. Oh, there they are.
Yeah.
I think I still have those.
Wow.
Those. So we get a boar from Bischoff's Taxidermy, which is here. Get it on island a couple days beforehand. I show it to Jack. I put it over my shoulder. I carry it in. He's like, "That'll work. That's fine. Yeah. Got it." So Friday night around 5:00, they're on the North Shore, and I'm in town, and I get a call from Steve, my assistant, saying, "Dude, Bender's flipping out. You got to get out here right now." Mm-hmm. So I called Jack. I'm like, "What's up?" He's like, "This board looks like shit." I'm like, "Wait a minute. No. You approved that. What happened?" He's like, what was his name? Like, Digits walked by and said that thing looks like shit. What had happened was, so they had the boar on the set, the greensman. I can't think of his name. This big, old, lovely Hawaiian greensman walks by and he goes, that boar don't look like that.
Oh no. My God.
And that was it. That was all it took.
Yeah.
To where Bender's like, we can't shoot it. The greensman said the boar doesn't look real.
Yeah. If a guy not involved is like, nope.
The greensman.
Like, oh, yeah.
I would just go around picking apart his green stuff.
So I drove out an hour out there and got a wire brush and did everything I could do to this thing. And then I found the greensman. I was like, listen, Ollie, you're going to walk up to Bender with me right now and you're going to tell him this thing looks fucking way better. And that's what he did. He's like, oh, boss, he got it looking way better. and then we shot it and it was all fine. Same thing happened.
Was it Daryl?
The greensman?
Was it Liloa Wong?
God,
was it Daryl?
He was huge, big guy. He had a short
Koave,
name.
Koa, Sua, Wallace Wong.
Walla, Sua. I don't remember. I don't remember which one of the greens.
We'll get him too.
It was a big,
yeah,
giant, lovable, like one of the crew's favorite, like the head greensman.
Sure,
there were a lot of them. We had the same thing happen. I had the same thing happen. We the episode where we the polar bears in the cave. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that polar bear is me and Dawn animatronicking this.
Oh big, wow!
And we flew to another island. We flew to the caves on the big island to shoot that. And somewhere along the line, they find a Tonka truck. Somebody finds the standard old metal Tonka truck.
Yeah.
So we're on the big island, hike a mile into these lava tubes, and the second assistant director. Wait, I'm gonna remember his name because he ended up marrying Evie.
Oh yeah.
And he always said, "I love my life. I love my life." What was his name? Anyway, he was sitting by Video Village when I walked up to, or just happened to be walking by. Stephen Williams was directing that episode, and
Norm.
Yeah. Yes. Norm says,
great.
"Oh, I thought the Tonka truck would be bigger."
Oh, come on.
And that's all it takes sometimes. The director starts freaking out. It's like, wait, what? I'm like, Steven, don't. No, wow. Look where we are.
Yes.
we're not getting a bigger Tonka truck out here.
Oh my God.
I liked working with him too. He was a cool guy.
Not that greensman though.
Oh, look at the flashlights. So these flashlights are completely built from the inside out. They look like the old, whatever police D-cell mag lights, but they are not.
Mm-hmm. Now he's interacting with this. Is that set dressing or is that you?
The flashlight?
No, the dirt on the ground, whatever that is.
That's just jungle.
That's just but it's in a circle like that.
That's like a gunpowder to keep people out of somewhere, right?
Yeah.
I think Set Deck did that.
Okay. How much you said you still maybe have those dolls. Do you keep stuff?
No, I don't have those dolls anymore. I didn't keep too much stuff. The stuff that I have, like my daughter, Ashley, still wears one of the original drive shaft rings.
Oh, wow.
That's cool. Wow.
Yeah. And I have like one Virgin Mary statue.
Cool. Yeah.
And then, like, the very first time we did Dharma Beer, it was a scene with Jorge and him, Josh, in a bus.
Yes.
I had them sign that beer after that scene, and I kept the first one.
That's cool.
So I have an autographed beer can from those two guys from
Patrick's
that scene.
Exploding from the inside right now.
Huh?
Patrick's exploding from the inside right now.
Yeah.
And
he
then,
loves Lost props, loves Lost.
Yeah.
The last night of shooting in the church, which we actually shot that towards the very end, I had every single actor that was there sign a Dharma wine bottle.
Cool.
And I kept that.
That's cool.
And I have a poster that my assistant had. He had all of the main cast sign a poster for me, or the three of us.
That's amazing.
The four main prop guys.
Yeah.
That's great.
But other than that, I probably have some cool
I was going to
shit.
say, I assume at a certain point, once you've worked on so many things, you're like, I can't keep all of this.
I don't.
Like, you just can't do it.
And that stuff was so looked after and so counted and because I don't know who it was, ABC, somebody, whoever wanted. I think they sold.
They wanted to do that auction.
I think they made like $2.2 million on that auction. So, Locke's knife and there was probably 3 of those, and Ben's journal, and some of the really, really cool things that I would have liked to have kept.
Yeah.
No, there was a market for that.
Well, you know what it is, so you could just go buy more copies and be like,
so you can make
this is exactly the same type.
My brother wrote all of Faraday's journal for me.
Oh, wow.
Just because I loved his penmanship.
Yeah.
And so him and I would like go through old, depending on what. I'm just looking at all these old props.
Would you...
Those backpacks are probably still in a backpack bin.
Sure. When you're writing a journal like that, how much...
God, look how cheesy that is.
Oh, it's great. It's great.
God, that's awful.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be from the 70s.
That wasn't
it's supposed to be cheesy. How much care are you worried about? Because this show obviously had a lot of people pausing every single frame.
Yeah.
To look at that journal, to look at all these things. Like, are you guys writing what's in there? Are you talking to producers about what to put in this journal?
Yeah. Both. We are writing it. My brother's writing it, and I. Every single thing that was important was discussed at length. And I love that prop. I thought that was
so cool.
Really good.
Yeah.
And my brother was working in New Orleans at the time. Like I would send him that. I would FedEx him that book into New Orleans and have him write it and send it back.
He's also a prop guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're a family of prop guys.
My dad was a prop master.
That's amazing.
My great uncle started the drapery department at Universal.
Jeez.
Yeah, and my daughter's a prop person now too. So we're actually 4 generations deep.
Go ahead. No, you go.
I was gonna say, what was the moment when you were like, I'm in. Yeah. This is my thing too.
So for a little while when I was a kid, little small, my dad was doing like Charlie's Angels and Knots Landing and $6 Million Man. So I was around it when I was little, and I thought it was cool then.
Yeah.
And then, I used to go away during like when I was 16 or 17 years old. I started going to help my dad make movies during the summer.
Oh, sure.
And I knew then.
Yeah.
And then I got kicked out of high school and kicked out of my mom's house pretty much within a week. Oh, wow. And had nothing going on. Yeah. So I called my dad. I'm like, hey, I'm looking for a place to stay and a job.
Yeah.
And I think the first movie I did like legit with him, I mean, I did a lot of movies before this, but like on payroll as a prop person, was the Men's Club. And if you look up the cast of the Men's Club, it's absolutely amazing. And then we did, like, I worked with Val Kilmer right after the first Top Gun.
Oh, wow.
I worked with,
Yeah, Men's Club. Harvey Keitel, Roy Scheider, Frank Langella.
Whoa.
Jennifer Jason Leigh, Stockard Channing, Treat Williams. That's a crazy cast.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
And on that job, I was craft service, prop assistant, and I drove the director's trailer or pulled the director's trailer around with the only picture car truck in San Francisco.
Oh, wow.
High on cocaine at about 18 years old.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that was some good times.
I was going to ask how you did all those jobs, but you just answered.
Yeah, that was my career early on. Like non-union days, I didn't get into the union until Northern Exposure.
Oh, wow.
So everything up into that was non-union. Like we went and did Bat 21 in Malaysia with Danny Glover and Gene Hackman.
Yeah.
Did you see that when you were when I was there? Gene Hackman, like him and I became really good friends, and he's like, "Oh, I really want to draw you." So we sat on set, and he drew me.
Oh my God!
And it's on my Instagram.
Yeah.
It's absolutely beautiful. I mean, he was an amazing artist.
That's so cool.
Yeah. So I got a picture, and I got really burned on that show too. It was my first and only stunt.
Oh, really?
And, I got set on fire. Thank God the costume designer was like, it was me and the second AD, and the reason that they chose us is because we were the only white people that could be extras.
Sure.
So they're gonna set this thing on fire, and the cost. Oh, this is the scene where I'm gonna be.
This is your big scene.
Oh my God! What do I say?
You say, "Hey, that's me."
Okay. So anyway, she demanded that we put on these fireproof suits, and thank God we did, because mine was a little too short. Oh. And I only got 2nd degree and 3rd degree burns right here and on my back of my ears. That was the last stunt I ever did.
Did they at least compensate you?
No.
No. Okay.
Yeah, they didn't
Had
kill
to
me.
ask. Had to ask. Yeah.
You weren't fired.
I wasn't fired.
So how did this come up? Because you're about to show up on screen. I think your only time on the show, right?
Okay, so this came up because I look like this. And because Damon and Jack and Carlton are all really good friends of mine, and they kind of threw me a bone. And I was never supposed to be seen. Sure. This character was never supposed to. It was supposed to be like one frame.
Yeah.
And not only did they leave me in a little bit longer. Wait, I want to see this. Oh my gosh.
You got a minute or so.
But not only did they leave me in longer so that you could see me, but somewhere out there, when they did like all the Lost playing cards, there's a playing card of me.
Oh wow. That's cool.
Merch. You got merch.
I have merch. I have one actually. Damon sent it to me.
That's great. I mean, I
haven't seen this in forever since we shot it.
Oh,
probably.
I love that. I remember when it happened and people were just like brightening up the screen grab so much. Trying to figure out who it was because you're not credited, obviously.
I'm not?
I don't think so.
That's a bummer.
I will say this. I did put it on your IMDb last night.
You did what?
I put Jacob on your IMDb last night.
You added it for
him? Right on. Yeah. You know how to change my IMDb?
Well, let's talk about this after.
I want your help with something. There's one thing on there that bugs the shit out of me.
Okay, great. Because there's a bunch of stuff that's once everything starts going crazy is when you show up.
Oh.
There's a lot of stuff that's not on there that you worked on.
Ton of stuff that's not on there. And the thing that really bothers me is I did a 6-hour miniseries, which was a really big project at the time called The Last Dawn.
Okay.
And they had me on the IMDb as the assistant prop master. Ooh. There was never another prop master. I was the prop master from beginning to end.
This is good. We're getting it on the record so that...
Yeah. God, and I don't know why it bothers me because no one ever watched it.
Yeah. I get it, though. You did the work. You want to... Do you remember what you were wearing?
Yeah.
Just rags?
A really gray, dusty button-down shirt and gray pants.
Were you nervous?
Probably, but I've acted in a ton of movies.
Yeah.
I mean, not big parts, but I've been in like almost everything I've ever been in. Director's like, oh, you got to be in this movie.
Sure.
I was a bartender in Beverly Hills Cop 3 with John Landis directing me and Eddie Murphy at the same time.
Is that the moment where he finds out Uncle Dave's been shot?
I don't remember.
Yeah, no, that's like in the bar, and he's on TV as the guy being blamed.
I'm the bartender.
That's amazing. Oh my God, that's great. And there's famous cartoonists at the bar too.
Yeah.
What a great day you had.
Wow.
Oh my God. We're going to talk about Beverly Hills Cop 3 in a second.
Yeah.
After we do the cameo.
I mean, I guess you sort of, you've got the hair, you've got everything. Sort of similar to Frank Silva from Twin Peaks. Who was I think he was
the prop guy, wasn't he?
He was the prop guy, yeah.
John Wayne started off as a prop master.
Oh, I didn't know that. Wow.
I've been a drug dealer and a prisoner, and I was a mortician. I did a really cool thing in a grave one time.
What was your favorite role that you played?
Probably this one.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. This is a good one. Now, you did not say help me. Someone says help me as Jacob. I assume they brought in some ADR voice or something, but...
It might have been my voice. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. You're coming up. Hang on. I mean, we'll see it.
Well, what's that?
It's towards the end. This is exciting.
This is very David Lynchian, speaking of Silva. Sam Raimi-ish.
I think it's... There he is. There he is.
Oh, and my eyeball.
Yeah, was that your eyeball, too?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Exciting.
God, this looks comically bad with no sound.
And that's why sound people are important. And that's what we're here to talk about today.
That's our real mission.
There was another scene later on down the road towards the end when Locke was a school teacher.
Oh, sure.
And my daughter, Ashley, had a scene with him where she walked by and she's like, hi, Mr. Locke, or hi, Mr. Sos.
Yeah.
And I watched the episode with Jack, like the cut episode of that, or the cut dailies of that scene. And she wasn't in it. And I called Damon. I'm like, you put her back in there.
Nice.
And he did.
Oh, that's great.
Wow.
That's amazing.
He's like, oh, shit, I didn't know that was your daughter. Okay.
That's so funny. When a show like this wraps up, are you sad to be leaving Hawaii?
Oh my God, the post depression on this show is bad.
Yeah.
Every show on location.
Sure.
I think I don't know. And I've talked to enough people about that. I think everybody goes through. Were you ever part of? Were you in?
Not on location. Yeah, I was in production. I worked on a movie for a month in upstate New York. That was like the furthest.
But that's enough.
It's different enough.
You know, there's definitely a fan. It's like a weird. And not only is it weird how attached you get to all these people.
Yeah.
It's also weird how the fact that you might never see them again. Sure. Or like there's people that I have not talked to on this job, and I'll run into them on a film set. Look, more goosebumps. Yeah. And it's like we never left. Yeah. We're just as friends as we were that day, and we've never spoken in between.
That's great though. I mean, it's so intense for such like a concentrated amount of time.
Intense.
Yeah.
I've always explained it as to people that haven't done it is you don't remember a time before it.
Yeah.
When you're in the middle of it, and then when it's over, you're like, oh, these are the most important people to me, and now I'm not going to see them.
And some shows take on much more of a family vibe like that than others.
Yeah.
But yes, the answer is yes. I get sad.
Would you work during the summers?
Sometimes. Jack. When I say Bender, I mean Jack Bender. I did let's see, season 3, 4, 5, 6. Mm-hmm. So 2 of the 4 years we went off and did pilots. One time we went to Detroit and did Prince of Motor City. That's the one where I played the mortician. And that doll got a lot of airtime. It did. And then one time we went to New York City and did a pilot, I think. But the other 2 years, no, we would go on vacation. So we were doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, look at all that stuff. I do have a bunch of, not a bunch of, but I do have a little bit of Dharma shit left.
Sure.
I have a bin in my prop truck with a ton of old Dharma stickers in it.
Oh, that's fun.
Just because on every show I go on, somebody always asks.
Yes.
Oh,
of course.
Anything? Yeah. So I'll give them a Dharma tuna can label, and they'll be real excited.
Amazing.
Patrick, do you have any questions as a follow-up?
Well, here's a follow-up.
Where's my tuna can label?
No, well, yes, but also here's a follow-up. I bought something on eBay, and it came from Hawaii, and I want to know if it's real.
And they claim it's a prop.
They claim it's a prop. It expired in 2007. I want you to look at it and be like, this is phony or this is real.
Okay.
So, and I'm not going to be mad. I'm not going to be mad if it's phony.
You are going to be very disappointed, though.
Do you know the I can't think of his name, but the puppeteer that did the Mendoza, Rudy? I think his name's Rudy.
Oh. I don't know. What do we think?
Yeah, that's legit.
Yes.
Whoa, look at that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Patrick,
that's funny. And the reason I was so quick to tell you that this is legit is because, like, in my, whenever I set up a new office, I have like 2 or 3 bins of just stuff to set up a bookshelf of just props from all different movies. And one of them happens to be that exact same job.
Amazing.
So I think you're okay.
Great.
I definitely not, I would say definitely not, or probably not screen used unless it was in a scene like this van where they just had loaded up
a bunch of stuff,
vegetables. But I don't have any doubt that's legit.
Okay. Great.
Look at Patrick's face.
The
so
odds.
Excited.
Do you mind me asking how much you paid for that?
It was probably like 100, maybe.
That's pretty great.
I'd have to look.
If this movie business doesn't work out, I'm going to have a sale. I should call you because there's some shit.
100% give me a call.
God. Yeah.
100% give me a call.
I've been approached so many times.
Oh, I bet.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was very much a COVID purchase where it was just like, yeah, I'm doing it. We'll save this till the end. But no, I had a friend who works for an auction house, and he gave me a tip off that they had one of the Drive Shaft Gold records going up.
Wow.
Which is in one shot of one episode. And I bid a decent amount. And then he texted me and was like, you should just, it's not worth it. And I was like, why? And he goes, there's a private bid on it for $10,000.
Oh my gosh.
And it went for $21,000.
God, I wonder who.
Yeah.
Somebody from the art department, somebody from set deck.
Yeah.
I've heard that there was a ton of like Dharma beers and things just being mass produced and sold from the islands.
Sure.
So
Well, that's why I was curious about this guy.
For the listener, it's a bottle of chili sauce. I don't think we made that clear.
Yes. Now, what is this gas canister that he pulls out? Is it?
That's legit. That's from some old Army Navy store.
Okay.
And that's really easy to find on island.
Sure.
Wow.
God, a lot going on in this episode. Yeah. This is one episode from season 3?
Yeah, this was a big one. This was like, because it was the first time you saw the Dharma stuff like in action. And I think it's his first flashback too.
That's cool. That one doesn't look so cool, but you see the reflection like before, like how you could really see his eyes without all the reflect. Oh yeah, I remember this.
Yeah.
There's a lot of thought that goes into that.
Sure.
Like we take the inside of that thing out and figure out like that looks bad. That's not the best look, but when we were doing the close up earlier, we had figured something out to where you could really see.
What would you use that wouldn't be reflective?
Well, it's not that it is like you could have them AR coded, or you can have them, put like a film on them to keep them from really seeing too much. Gosh, I don't remember. Is there a volleyball floating around in this scene?
Maybe.
That's how I feel.
There was a volleyball net. Yeah.
Because I have that volleyball on my shelf in my office downstairs. God, what killed all these people?
They gassed them.
Hence the mask.
Yeah. Yeah.
So in Beverly Hills Cop 3, was it your job to make the counterfeit money at the end, and Axel Foley puts his face on it?
We did.
Okay,
that
that's
was
cool. That's awesome. And you have
I still run across like Axel Foley's IDs in my prop truck.
Huh. That's amazing.
I have Richard Castle too.
You should go through your prop truck.
Yeah.
You should empty it out and organize it a little bit. Although I
guess but it is organized. But
yeah.
So like if I need a wallet, I'll pull open the wallet drawer.
Oh, sure.
And then like on the half of the wallet drawer, there's like all this stuff for stuffing.
Sure.
ND credit cards and IDs and insurance cards and all the stuff and like if you go through that, it's hysterical. Kiefer's CTU.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't want that Eddie Murphy one, though. You should give it to your new friend, Brian.
How many wallets would you keep in your truck?
Oh.
2, 4, 6, 8, 12.
Wow.
There's probably about 25 men's and 25 women's.
Wow, that's many.
Cool. That's really cool.
In the drawer.
Wow. And how many of those do you think they've all been used on stuff for you?
All of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it could be anything from, when you're doing a TSA scene and there's 40 people in line, they've all thrown their wallets in that little bowl and their keys and all that stuff. Wow, that looks pretty good.
That looks great.
It does. So with that would be...
That was tiled. That was like one of the... I remember that this is one of the early times when, like the very early stages of tiling or whatever that technology is called, where we only had a few of one thing and then they kind of built it and made it look... Like there was some digital early...
It looks good.
Yeah, it did.
I never would have known that.
These are me.
Yeah.
Wow. You have to do run the gamut of all sorts of
stuff.
Well,
with Roland and costumes and stuff.
Sure.
I mean, not just me, but
it's crazy.
How would you age up that skeleton?
Because they come to me that way.
Oh, they.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah. Like you have them made like that. You could go to any prop house right now out of the 3 that are still remaining and get a steak bed full of those.
Oh wow.
Or there's some. Oh, what gun was that?
That's a good question. Well, that might be a new gun because it wouldn't be one of their guns that they had to worry about.
I should go back and watch this again.
This show's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
It really is.
Especially
is this really the end of Locke?
No. You got 3 more years.
Right?
But he's never the same after this.
Yeah. He shoots him but he is fine. And then eventually Ben does kill him later on. Spoilers.
How does this show hold up?
Incredibly well.
Yeah. I think it holds up really well. I think there's some stuff where just because it's network TV and you had to make 25 episodes, you're like, well, that doesn't really go anywhere. That doesn't really pay off. But for the most part, I think it holds up really well on a binge too.
It's so entertaining. Yes.
I think the fact that you're not having to wait week to week and not having to wait for reruns, and having to worry about what's airing this week, if it's new or if it's a rerun, I think it helps it so much.
Huh. I'll have to go back and watch that again.
Yeah.
I haven't even watched... I did the 2nd season of Hunters.
Oh, yeah.
And I made some really cool stuff. We had some amazing, recreated paperwork, and that was all loosely based on reality. And it was tough to read and go through, but I've yet to watch it. And because the content is so heavy, I haven't been in the frame of mind to want to see that.
Is there stuff that you would you watch Castle week to week?
Yeah, I would watch Castle. Just to make sure that I liked what I was more of a boss as a boss, just make sure that the guys were staying sharp. And this Castle reminded me of Scooby-Doo. I never really took Castle too seriously. It was some really cool pops.
Yeah.
And like I said, I love the cast.
The tone of it's fun. It's like a fun show, I think.
Yeah, and I did Castle like after Lost. I did Super 8, and then I did Castle. Right? Yeah. And it just seemed like it was such lower stakes.
Sure.
Everybody was pretty happy to be there. We were in LA, and the show was just lighter.
Yeah. We were talking about how good Super 8 looks.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful.
Like it feels like the 70s, and it looks really cool. And
the atmosphere is beautiful. Yeah.
That guy's a genius.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's funny is I wish I would have done a better job on that movie. Like the coming from and like being real honest, like I had been doing TV for so long, and Lost was big TV, so I thought I knew what big was, but like I had no idea that I could ask for things and do things, and like I if I had Super 8 to do over again, oh my God, I would do such a better job.
In what way?
Just like I didn't, if I would have told so and so that I need to spend $10,000 to have a guy come in and paint these trains the way JJ wants them painted.
Yeah.
I would have done that, and that would have made him happy. But that wasn't my world. My world was, you got 9 days to make this look good.
Sure.
And I ended up painting them, and they look great. But I know he didn't love them.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I wish he would have loved them.
Yeah.
So the difference from doing big TV and big features as a prop master, I just wasn't. And I had been around big pictures as an assistant, but
it's not the same.
Just hindsight.
Yeah.
That's a do-over I wish I had.
What is the thing? Is there something you've built or found or whatever that you feel the best about? Where you're like, that thing rules. I'm so happy that looks that good.
I have a ton of props that I love that I think I did amazing work on. In Hunters season 2 in episode 7, which I've yet to watch. It's an episode about who supposley is a Nazi architect, this guy that built all these things for Hitler, but he was a sympathizer in his real life. So when he built his own home, he built like all these secret walls and spaces, and he saved hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands, of Jewish people. And in that episode, he is not only building like a mousetrap game, like a version of a mousetrap game, but he's teaching an apprentice in the basement how to build it at the same time.
Oh, wow.
So I got to create this mousetrap game.
Cool.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's just stunning. It's beautiful.
That's
and
so
the director loved it, and everybody loved it. In fact, I think David Wheel was the executive producer on that. I think he kept one of the games. And so I'm really proud of that.
Yeah.
I think it turned out great. And I know it. I've yet to see the episode, but I'm
sure it looks great.
Awesome. Yeah. There were a bunch of cool things like that on Lost too. I thought the ship in the bottle, just going through the rigmarole of, oh my God, where are we going to find this bottle? And I got to have it blown.
Yeah.
And I helped build the ship. Me and my assistant made the ship.
That's cool.
That's
Had you ever built a ship like that before?
No.
Are you just looking at photos? What do you?
No, you just go to the model store and you buy a model ship, and then we had to figure out how to. Like there was a scene where he reaches in with these forceps and he pulls the string and the sails come up.
Yeah.
And that was not part of the model, so we had to rig that, get effects involved and help me with that. But I can't think of just one, but Squirrel Baby. Remember Squirrel Baby?
Oh yeah, Claire goes crazy.
That came up in a matter of days, and I walked around the Diamond Head Studios and found bits and pieces in my lockup and storage. I made that by hand, 2 of them matching in a day.
Oh my God! Oh wow!
Yeah, and I love those things. They're creepy as hell, and they photographed well. Again, I think that the producers ended up keeping those.
That's cool.
So anything that I really put my mind to, I'll probably end up liking.
Sure. Do you think at this point you can do anything that someone throws at you in terms of a prop?
For sure. Enough time and money, I can do anything.
Yeah.
Cool. Nothing really scares me prop-wise. Although, if whoever's listening to this, I would love to try me. Give me the biggest movie I've ever done because I'm dying to work again. I would love to go out on a couple of really cool big movies.
Yeah. I mean,
is there a genre that you haven't worked in that you want to?
No, not that No, I've done most everything. I would like to do another Western just because that would be fun. I haven't done it in a while. Anything without cell phones or computers would be fun for me. Anything pre, you know, the 70s and the 80s are hard to prop because there wasn't a lot of keepable stuff like the 80s.
Sure.
You know, those 8-track players that used to pound on the top to change.
Of course. Yeah.
You know, nobody saved that stuff. Sure. It was all garbage. Sure. So, you know, the answer to your question is no. I'll tell you what I do not like. I would if I never did a procedural medical show again. That would be fine. Yeah. I don't really care for the surgeries and the. Although on Mr. Mercedes, we did this brain surgery, which might be some of my finest work ever. Because Jack just basically let me direct it. Once we got into the scene, we had like a real surgeon, real surgical team, real pieces, everything except for the brains, which Rick Ross, our makeup effects guy on Mr. Mercedes was amazing.
Let's look it up. Let's call his name.
Mr. Mercedes makeup effects. His name was Rick Poor.
What when you're talking about medical dramas, is it just that scalpels are boring, or like why is it not exciting to you?
I've done a couple. I actually was hired. There was a lovely old couple that was Rick Poor, he's a fantastic artist. There you go. I replaced the prop department on ER's pilot.
Oh my gosh!
Oh wow!
Funny story about they were nice people, but they were overwhelmed. I came in and I did the last 9 days. And I was sitting on a wall with John Wells. And he's like, hey, so if this gets picked up, do you want to come back and do it? And I looked at him like, you think this is getting picked up?
Oh, boy.
How stupid am I?
You'd be on the pit right now.
You'd be on the pit right now with Rick Latimer. Yeah. No, that was one of my favorites.
Wow.
So anyway, and then I did another medical show, and there's just so many people involved, the TAs, and usually 2 of the writers were doctors, and everybody knows exactly how it's supposed to go. And, the blood and take 2 and take 3, it's real intense, and it's just real hard to make everybody happy. You got to be really into it. And I'm sure I could do it again, and I would. Yeah. But it's just, if I'd never do it again, that's fine too.
It's a better time. When you look back on Lost, what is your big takeaway? What did you learn on this show that you've taken other things?
I don't know. I don't really have a big takeaway from Lost. It is one of my most memorable and most enjoyable and career defining moments. And personally, it was some of the best times. Like my wife and I are still together. We've always been together. Our kids are great. Yeah. But that was just super special. Like my kids to this day both miss Hawaii. Yeah. So being able to raise my kids for 4 or 5 years in Hawaii and go to good schools, and it was surf and it was just a great quality of life. Not to mention job security. Yeah. There was one time at some point the writers struck. Yeah. And we sat on island for 3 months being paid.
Oh my gosh.
Because it was cheaper for them to hang on to us than it was for them to send all of our stuff back. Yeah. So I think all in all, it was just like a real career-defining project for me, and I think I did some really good work. My crew did great work. It was, I made some lifelong friends. I've worked with Jack Bender now ever since then, except he's been in Canada now for 3 years. But that's it. You know what you can do when money is not an object is both like a blessing and a curse, because a lot of times when you're 10 episodes into a show and you read a script and you're like, oh my god, I really don't want to do this. I'm just going to tell them it's too expensive. Yeah. And that works. Yeah. But on Lost, like, that was never.
What? Do it.
What was I going to tell you a story about? On Island. So the scene, I had mentioned that Jack was usually the end-all, be-all as far as my approval process on the island. Well, the scene at the end of one of the seasons when we were going to blow up a boat, and I made this huge bomb at the back of a boat. You remember the bomb?
It was the freighter, right?
So Damon and Carlton flew on island. It was a finale. Yeah. They flew in, and we were going to shoot that scene later that same day, and they walked the set, and Damon's like, I want this bomb twice as big. Oh my God. and we film in 4 hours.
Oh my god!
And the bomb was made up of
it's like C4 bricks, wasn't it?
So we had everybody, like PAs in the office, accountants. Gene Higgins, our producer, was cutting like 2x4s and wrapping 2x4s. We had 5 or 6 people from the office and myself just making fake C4, and I was literally expanding this bomb hours before we shot it. So those are the kind of things that I really, look back on. And
are there things that now that things are in 4K and easily available to watch that way, are you like, oh, that doesn't look that good now that it's in 4K?
Whatever we just watched, I saw 2 or 3 things that made me cringe. And they were my things. For you. So I guess you work with what you have.
What was the crew divide between people who were from the island and people who were flown in and paid to move to Hawaii?
If I had to guess, I would probably say maybe 65-35.
65 from the island?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, because there was a lot of the crew, like all of the grips, or the majority of the grips, the majority of the electricians, costumes on set. There's a pretty good infrastructure in Hawaii of talented crew. Yeah. A lot of the construction workers and the painters. And I would say there was probably, you might have 2 people or 3 people from every department from off island, and the rest were on island. So majority.
Brian, do you have any more Beverly Hills Cop 3 questions?
I think I'm good. How is John Landis to work with?
Oh my God, he was a screamer.
Okay.
But he loved my dad. Him and my dad were really good friends. In fact, John Landis put my dad in a movie that he did after that. It was a real low budget, like Nastasia Kinski, Dan Aykroyd, Rob Schneider.
Oh wow!
My dad played a cop in that movie.
Wow, I don't know.
John Landis directed it, and Leslie Bellsberg was his longtime producer. She was the producer. God, what was that called?
Let's see. This would have been after Beverly Hills Cop 3. We got The Stupids. We got Blues Brothers 2000. Susan's Plan.
Yes, that
Susan's
one.
Susan's Plan.
So go to Susan's Plan and then look at cast.
Great.
And my dad should be one of the. My dad's the cop.
That's amazing. There he is, Dick Kyker, Officer Francis. Officer Francis.
So when you say he's a screamer, is it that he's angry or he's excited?
Both.
Right.
I saw, he was legendary though. Back in the day, he was and this was after the incident with Vic Morrow, so he would really calm down, I would imagine.
I would hope so,
but he was pretty legendary for being a screamer on set. I only saw him. Well, I shouldn't say only. One time we were filming in, that beautiful intersection, the famous intersection of Beverly Hills, where you can kind of walk up into that thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we were there late at night, and one of the things that was supposed to have happened is all of the little window lights from all the stores, Tiffany and all those stores, they were all supposed to be left on, and they weren't. Mm-hmm. And I saw him lose it and fire somebody that night.
Oh, wow.
And that's like old school Hollywood,
yeah.
like what you think that looks like.
Sure.
I saw that in the middle of downtown, I don't give a fuck, wake him up, get him out of bed, I want him on set.
Wow.
Only to fire him.
Oh,
wow.
So, yeah, that was pretty. But and then also, I saw, he taught me what power was in the sense that this was early on, AR coding and lenses and blue screen and all that stuff were really early on. Mm-hmm. And we had built this giant roller coaster where Eddie was doing all these jumps from one thing to another, and he was wearing sunglasses, and we were getting really bad reflections. Right. So this was on a Friday night, and Friday, and Mac Allberg, I think, was the DP. They're like, we got to get these AR coded, and we can't shoot anymore without them.
Wow.
And I was like, okay, and I'm in my brain, and my dad had left the show at that point, and I had taken over. So I'm talking to John, and in my brain, I'm thinking, this is going to be 3 or 4 days. I can't imagine any sooner. He's like, you get him. I was like, John, I think it's going to, and he's like, fuck that. And he called my dad, and he got my dad on set, and he's like, and come to find out, when the right person wants it, they leave a lab open all night, and we have them on set tomorrow morning. And I just didn't know enough to know that I could do that.
Yeah.
And sure enough, so we got him.
Wow.
But that was I realized, okay, if John Landis at that point wants something done, it's going to get done. And that hadn't been my experience up until that point.
Were you there when George Lucas filmed on Beverly Hills Cop 3?
On the Spider, it's the same ride that he's talking
about.
Yeah.
I think. Yes. Yes, I was.
Do you remember that?
Yes. No. But I do remember him being around because it was a big deal. And that same ride is up in, where were we? San Luis Obispo?
Somewhere around there, yeah.
Yeah, somewhere up there.
One more question. The gun that Surge gives Axel, the one packed with the CD player.
Oh, yeah. My dad made that. My dad had that designed.
The greatest. Okay, I don't have a follow-up. I just think that's one of the greatest props. I think that's so cool.
That's funny because that prop was floating around in our garage for the longest time. You know what else was?
Well, if you come across it.
No. This was 100 years ago. When I was a little kid, do you remember Caddyshack?
Yeah, of course.
Do you remember Rodney Dangerfield's golf bag that had all?
Yes, yeah.
That was in my garage for a while too, and it's like, oh my god, this is such
unbelievable.
You would never need to work again.
Yeah,
if you went to
you would be surprised. You'd be surprised that stuff's not worth all that.
But
much.
I
think the golf bag especially is one of the most iconic.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I also think props.
And how much do you want for the gun? I mean,
props in auction houses have the prices for those have skyrocketed recently. Like the last few years, I feel like it's gone up a lot.
I keep hearing that, and I'll have to suss it out because if I don't work soon, I'm gonna start having to sell stuff.
Thank you so much for doing that.
So I have a question for you.
Yeah.
You're a writer, right?
Yes.
You wrote Minions and you wrote a bunch of other things. Yeah. Have you ever woken up from a night of sleep and had a completely developed film in your head when you woke up and then lost it?
Yeah, there was a time once where I had a dream about going to see a premiere of one of my movies. And we went and we saw the trailer, because in the dream it doesn't make much sense. We saw the full trailer, and it was the funniest, coolest idea. And by the time I got to breakfast to talk to my wife about it, I don't remember what it was. But I swear it was a concrete idea, and I don't know what it was. I have jokes in Minions movies are from my dreams. I remember jokes, but specific plot lines I lose, for sure. I dream about storytelling all the time.
Isn't that crazy?
It's great.
That's happened to me twice in my life.
Yeah.
I've woken up with completely developed amazing story ideas,
and you don't have
and
it.
by the time lunch rolls around they seem stupid, and I can't remember all the really interesting things.
I wonder what that is, because it does happen where you're like, this is great, and then you think about it an hour later and you're like, what was I talking about? That was bad. But I
don't think it was bad. I just think I've forgotten all the parts
that made it good.
I just wonder if that happened to real writers.
Oh, it does. All the time. I'm not a real writer, but all the time.
But you play one on TV. Right?
Thank you, man. This was great. I like the part at the end where you complimented me.
Are we done?
Is so funny.
Yeah,
I think
bye,
so.
guys. Lost.
Film before a live studio audience.
Amazing.
Yeah,
they would have
they're very polite.
They had the bleachers on the sand, and it kept sinking in. That was the problem.
Yeah, you could hear a couple people uncomfortable go, "Hey, is this okay?" Like you hear that in the background. Patrick, great episode. He tells some good stories.
Yeah, he should write a book.
And also, you could hear us try to convince him on the podcast, right?
Was that on the podcast, or was that after? I can't remember.
I think it was. Well, at least we started the conversation. Yeah, he should write a book. He tells great stories. His dad sounds like a real character.
Yeah.
His daughter's carrying on the legacy. This is a great episode. He's a super talent. I always like reading stories and books by people who are great at what they do, and he is.
And so. Rob, if you're listening, you got to write that dang book.
And Rob, give us the gun from Beverly Hills Cop 3.
Give us the gun, Rob.
From Beverly Hills Cop. Not just any gun. We want the giant one that Surge gives Axel Foley that plays CDs and has an oven in it.
I'll take any gun.
I'm not going to take any gun. That's where you wind up getting in trouble, Patrick, when you say shit like that, because now people can remove that line you just said and put it anywhere.
I'll take any gun.
Oh, my God, no. Oh, jeez. I'll put that in my mouth. What did I do that for? Oh, man. Patrick, what is your favorite prop?
I think probably a Muppet.
We didn't say they were props.
What do you think? Do you think they are?
No.
Because they're not handled by prop people. They're handled by wranglers.
Yeah, they're not. But if they were, I would ask for Kermit and Fozzie's dad from The Great Muppet Caper.
Oh my gosh, the dream.
But, or, any Muppet.
Yeah.
But I don't think they count as props.
What's my favorite prop? I mean, it's hard not to say a lightsaber.
Yeah, which one? Darth Vader's?
No. I think the Return of the Jedi Luke one.
That's the best one.
I think it's the best
agree.
one.
Yep, that's the one I got most excited about because Luke finally made his own lightsaber.
Even though I think I like blue better as a color on it.
Disagree. Green.
I like the handle more.
So when Galaxy's Edge opened,
yeah,
my wife took
me.
No,
say it right. Who took you?
Galaxy's Edge. My wife took me to Galaxy's Edge early because she worked on it.
Yeah.
And while we were there,
your wife is Chewbacca. We should just say it.
Ben Schwartz walked out of the lightsaber. The lightsaber store factory. What's it called?
It's called. I don't remember.
Anyway,
Savi's workshop.
Okay, so I was like, the workshop. Let's just say the lightsaber workshop. Everyone knows where you can build your own lightsaber. Ben Schwartz walked out, and I go, "Oh, Ben," because we've talked online, but we've never talked in person.
Yeah.
But right behind him then was Bobby Moynihan. They were together.
What a guy!
I think they were both DuckTales at that
Woo!
point. Yeah. And they both had made lightsabers, and they were both very excited. And I go, "Bobby, what color did you get?" I immediately pushed Ben aside because I just care about Bobby.
Yeah, of course.
And Bobby said purple. And I said, "Is purple your favorite?" And he said, "It kind of is because it didn't exist until Sam Jackson said, 'Hey, I want a purple one.'"
Yeah.
And that's why it's his favorite. And that always sticks in my head is maybe purple is the coolest.
It is cool.
Through sheer force of will,
yeah,
Sam Jackson introduced a new color. But for some reason, green made me so excited as a kid.
Are there any colors that there aren't that you would want? I'm trying to think. Most of them have been taken at this point.
Well, orange was used recently, and I love it. But where was that?
Is that Acolyte, maybe?
I don't know, but it looked great.
Yeah.
I don't know. Where was it? I love the white one. I love Ahsoka's white ones. I love the Darksaber is so cool. What colors haven't been? What was the orange?
No, it's in Ahsoka.
Who had the orange one? Balin?
Yeah.
Yeah. I loved it when I loved the look of the orange one. You know why?
And Shin Hati.
Who's Shin Hati?
His apprentice.
Oh, she's the best character. Yeah. I didn't know her last name.
Yeah, her name's Shin Hati.
Yeah. Her last name is really Hati.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Balin and Shin are both all in black.
Yeah.
And when they ignited it, they looked like Halloween Jedi. And I was like, that is cool.
Yeah.
And more people should have orange ones. What colors haven't they done lately?
Let's see. Roy, red, yes. Yeah. Orange, yes. Yellow, yes.
Green, yes.
B, indigo. What's indigo?
Could give it to Ahsoka's. It's kind of indigo.
What's indigo? Purplish?
No, indigo's white, leaning on purple. Because violet's next.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's a violet. Yeah, all the ones are called. Yeah, but there's combos.
Poop.
Hey.
Poop brown.
Come on. And then, of course, black, which is
They should do a brown one.
You know that? Why not?
The light shitter.
But come on, man. The butt saber. Why not? Why not brown, though?
Yeah.
I guess because of what we just said.
It probably wouldn't look interesting.
Well, remember they cut the line out of the first Star Wars when he activates it and it's yellow and Luke goes, "Oh, like Tinkle." And I thought that was interesting. It was cute though. I made him because he was naive.
Yeah,
he was a naive farm boy.
He's cute.
Yeah, he is. I'm gonna say orange is my new favorite now.
Yeah,
what do you think of
orange
that?
Is cool.
Because Shin Hati.
Yeah.
All right.
They should do a Halloween Star Wars movie.
Oh my God, I don't know what that would be. Is there a Halloween in the Star Wars universe? Or do you just want a scary movie?
Have you seen the Black series that they've done where they make Halloween ones?
I have, and the Christmas ones are adorable too. They're great.
I have the werewolf Wookiee.
That's cool. Is that cool? I don't know.
I don't know either.
It's neat. I mean, what do you do? Do you do like Death Troopers? Is that a Halloween?
No, they're all trick-or-treating.
I don't think there's trick-or-treating in the universe, in that galaxy.
Trick-or-treat.
Oh, Darth Vader's trick-or-treating? I would think Anakin maybe would trick-or-treat. Like, Watto, can I have the night off to trick-or-treat? Oh, no, you can't. You have to do this. Right?
Yeah.
That's a much better Watto than certain people. Am I right or am I right?
You're right.
I did a pretty good Watto.
Yeah,
that wasn't terrible.
Good. No, it was good.
What did you say? It's the best Watto that you've ever heard?
Yeah, I would say number one. Numero
uno. What about Han Solo's
blaster?
Yeah, blaster.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
What about I'm just looking at my wall of stuff.
The baseball diamond, if it still exists, would be something
sure.
I would like. I'd like to have the velvet.
Where do you think that is?
The velvet glove.
Do you think they have it?
Yeah, probably.
You think so?
It's a perfectly round diamond, right? Like that's what it's a round diamond. Yeah. That'd be awesome.
I wonder if they have it.
Someone's got it.
Go
to Etsy and see if anyone makes a baseball diamond.
Oh, you know what's good?
Patrick, I said go to Etsy.
Van Helsing's what do you call it? Crossbow? His crossbow?
It's a pretty cool weapon.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. The opening of Van Helsing's very good.
Yeah.
The rest of it's not so good.
There's good stuff in it, though.
You got to stop. It's whatever fun you had the night that came out.
Yeah.
It doesn't help the movie being
better. Saw it
with
my grandma.
Oh, did she like it?
Yeah.
There's no way. My grandma, my wife.
Have I told you my Van Helsing story?
It's got to be better than the actual story of Van Helsing.
I used to work at Marvel.
Yeah.
And we were working on a talk show for Joe Quesada. Because he wanted to be a talk show host.
Yeah.
Or he thought he did. And the first episode was Hugh Jackman. Wow. And this was supposed to be... Am I breaking NDAs? I don't know. This was supposed to be on Disney Plus.
Wow. Okay.
And then it was completed.
How many episodes?
8.
Okay.
And it's on YouTube.
Is it?
It's on YouTube.
Okay.
But anyways, I was the talent person for this Hugh Jackman episode. I should have been for all of them because I booked all of them, but I wasn't for some reason. And Hugh, it goes very well. He's very nice. He's having a lot of fun, blah, 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 blah. We get into the elevator. It's just him and I at the end of the day. And I go, damn it. And he goes, what's wrong? I said, they didn't ask any of the Van Helsing questions I asked them to. And he started laughing so hard. And I was like, that was a big risk. And it paid off because he liked it.
That's great.
Yeah.
Wow. What were they? What were your questions?
What was it like killing the monsters?
Oh, boy. When I saw Van Helsing, I saw it at the Cinerama Dome. And I think I've told the story maybe on the show. And as I left, the first credit says, dedicated to the memory of my father, from the director's father passed. And I said to my friend who I was with, oh, my God, do you think his father's up in heaven going, couldn't you have waited to make a better movie to dedicate? And the guy behind me goes, I worked on this. And I turned to him, I went, I'm sorry. And then I waited a beat, and I go, but you get it. And he didn't get it. He was mad. I would have been so pissed.
Did you ever see...
If I had worked on it. I shouldn't have said that, but...
I recut the ending to that, because the ending, he's burning Kate Beckinsale and then looks up in the sky and sees her in the sky. Yeah. And I recut it to the end of Return of the Jedi.
That's pretty great.
It's real. It works.
Is it on YouTube?
It's definitely on X, the Everything app.
You should put it on YouTube.
I think it probably would get pulled. Also, I don't think YouTube...
It's not a great movie, Patrick, I have to say.
I think there's good stuff in it.
No, there's not. But
I think the design of it's really cool.
It's not. It's very 90s CG, all of it.
I didn't say the CG was
Oh, you
cool.
mean like the sets?
The production design.
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. Yeah. It's like a Halloween Horror Nights set. What they should have done is had Rick O'Connell and Evie gone after Dracula.
100%.
Like that would have been... But
I wonder if that was pitched.
Probably, but then he wouldn't own it. Like then he wouldn't go, this is my franchise. Because it wasn't even the name Van Helsing. His first name wasn't the Dracula Van Helsing.
Yeah, no.
It was Gabriel instead of Abraham.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
But, I'm glad you liked it. My grandma took me to see Howard the Duck opening day.
Wow.
I saw it in the theater.
I wasn't born yet.
I know. I was young.
Did she like it?
I don't know. She was happy to go with me.
I saw Attack of the Clones with my grandpa at an IMAX in Georgia. When it first came out, it was one of the...
what did he say about it?
He walked out midway through, and I was mad about it for...
Wait, where did he go?
Lobby.
And where did you go?
In there.
You stayed, okay.
Yeah.
I
was with other cousins and stuff, too.
I saw The Last Jedi 3 times in the theater. I love The Last Jedi.
Me too.
And halfway through the second time, it was just me. I went by myself. And there was a father and son sitting behind me. And the dad got up halfway through and went, Luke Skywalker wouldn't be like this. And he was leaving. And I turned to him and I go, I've seen it. Keep watching. And he sat back down and he thanked me.
Wow.
When it was over. Yeah. I'm like, you got to let characters
You
go.
Saved that dad from becoming an incel chud.
Yeah, I know. It was funny. He was, it was not as many people in the theater.
Yeah.
I remember we saw it like on a Tuesday night. Yeah, I was happy. And the dad and the son was happy too.
Wow.
Yeah.
I saw Last Jedi opening night, 34th Street AMC.
Premiere.
Congrats. And because your wife is Chewbacca, of course.
Come on.
And as we were leaving, I looked to my right, and there was an older man walking out with 2 kids, and I was like, that guy looks familiar. And then I was like, that's Brian Cox.
Wow.
Isn't
my
that
God.
wild?
Yeah, that's crazy. Wow. Which movie was that?
Last Jedi.
And he saw it?
As far as I know.
How old are his kids?
I don't know if they were his kids or his grandkids or something,
so
but
cool.
like they
Did
were
he
younger.
Seem happy?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
He's
happy
the best.
As happy as Brian Cox can be.
He took a job thinking it was a James Bond villain, and then he showed up for work, and it was a reality show based on James Bond. He thought it was for the movie.
Amazing.
He'd be a great James Bond villain.
Yeah,
by the way.
100%.
I love Brian Cox so much. Great in Super Troopers.
They really got to hurry up on those James Bond movies because there's so many of these guys where you're like, Why hasn't Jared Harris been a James Bond?
And you know
villain?
who really wants to more than anything is Pig Vomit from
Giamatti. What are we doing? Let him
have
him.
He wants to do a German accent movie too. Like he wants to have a German accent, and I tell Illumination every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Let's come up with a character for him. We have a German accent in the new Minions, but it's Waltz.
By the time this comes out, people can check out Consequence, the website, the like pop culture news website, did an oral history on the dumpster episode of the Gethard Show.
Wow.
Spoilers with 3 people, and it's Gethard, it's Giamatti, and it's me.
Oh, that's so cool. When's that going to go up?
I think, it'll be up at this point, but I think it goes on May 25th, I want to say.
That's great. Is it fun? Did you read it?
I haven't read it yet.
That's the best. Yeah. I've been asked a couple times to be part of oral histories. One was for Big Helium Dog.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to do it. And I talked to the actors, and we all agreed that probably not the best move there because it's a comedy and we don't want people to, it's the personal stuff.
Sure.
But yeah, it's interesting. If there's a real joy to it, I would love to do it. But Big Helium Dog, I think it would be sad.
That's funny. What would you do it for?
Anything else, I think.
Anything?
I don't know.
This podcast?
I mean, Big Helium Dog to me led to, a breakup and, and all sorts of stuff. So, like, I wouldn't want to talk about that. But, with like, if it was like a big Hop or like Minions, if that ever was a thing, I would do it in a second. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love oral history. So,
me too. I'll read an oral history basically about anything.
I will too. And I've read oral histories for stuff that I've not seen.
Yeah.
Like if I haven't seen the movie, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They've just put up recently an oral history on Scary Movie, which I was excited because it's just like so many people I like worked on it. And it's interesting to read about comedy and how they dealt with the Weinsteins. And I was really excited to read it. And it was, in fact, a 3-minute thing where they interviewed 3 people. And I'm like, you guys can't use the phrase oral history. It was not that. But I was handed the Scary Movie script before the Wayans became a part of it to see if I wanted to rewrite it. I believe Seltzer and Friedberg wrote the first draft.
Sure.
And I read it and I was like, I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
Please don't make me. And they tried to buy a movie I wrote called Everybody's Dead from me, and they said, but you're not going to direct it. And I said, no, that's okay. And I showed them nobody directed it.
I was going to say, who owns that script?
Artisan optioned it, but I have the rights back now. Yeah. Why do you want to make it?
Yeah.
It's really good. I rewrite that every couple of years. So it's very good now. I don't think.
Have you ever considered just doing like a Kickstarter for something and doing it?
Yeah, it wouldn't be Everybody's Dead if I did it, but I wrote a TV show. You've read it.
Yeah.
I've written 4 episodes of a TV show that I love that I think I want to turn into a movie. That's what I would probably do. I want to hear it said. That would be a dream.
We can easily make that happen.
Yeah, but there has to be a reason behind it. I feel like it's not just for my enjoyment.
But you could do like a personal table read just to make sure it works.
It works. I know it works. It's great. It's great.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah.
We really went off the topic here.
Props.
JoJo's not here to keep us in line.
Yeah.
She passed away. R.I.P. JoJo.
What's your least favorite movie prop?
By the way, JoJo's fine. My least favorite. Oh, like it looks bad. Like,
yeah.
Ew. Yeah. Probably the Hellboy glove. His other hand.
Yeah.
I don't know. What looks bad?
I don't know.
I don't know. Props don't stick out to me as looking like.
Yeah.
You know what prop I really like lately?
Tell me.
Is the key from the last 2 Mission Impossibles.
Oh,
the gold ones that you fit together.
Yeah.
I have.
You got to stop the entity.
Yeah, the entity. It was AI, right? See?
Yeah.
Tom Cruise still ahead of us.
He knows what he's doing.
Yep. I like those movies.
Great.
I went in. You don't like those? I was in a theater in London and I went in and said, do you have the key yet? Because they were selling them. And they go, yeah, but they're not in the system yet. I go, oh, okay. And they go, you look sad here. And they gave me one.
They gave you one?
Yeah, they gave me a key.
That's amazing.
Cool. I have it. It's cool. It's a keychain and it looks just like it. And it's got a little Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning. Is that what they called it? Yeah. It was supposed to be Dead Reckoning 2, but.
Which is so funny.
I own the Blu-ray of it or the 4K.
Does it say Dead Reckoning Part 1?
Part 1 in the movie, yeah. And if you watch on Netflix, it still says Dead Reckoning Part 1. I'm surprised
really?
They didn't go back. Yeah,
that's weird.
They didn't go back and change it.
What's with him and changing movie titles?
I know. I was thinking that too. Is Live, Die, Repeat? Is Edge of Tomorrow?
Edge of Tomorrow.
Right? Or All You Need Is Kill. Those are the 3 it could be.
Yeah.
What is it called? Edge of Tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Is what everyone calls it.
And Valkyrie. Remember Valkyrie?
What was that called?
It used to be called Clifford the Big Red Dog 2.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because he's not in it. The dog's not in it.
Well, that's why they changed it.
Yeah. But a lot of the scenes, he always goes, you just missed him.
Yeah.
He was just here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Now let's go kill those Nazis.
Oh, there's Nazis in it?
Isn't Valkyrie about the Nazis?
I didn't see it.
He might be a Nazi. I think he's a Nazi.
Yes, but I think he's
trying to kill Hitler.
I don't know.
I think that's.
I think he fails. Unlike Quentin's movie, they succeed. Spoilers in Reservoir Dogs, those bank robbers succeed in killing Hitler.
Someone else should make a movie set during World War II and just go like, "Did you hear they killed Hitler?" And then they burned down that movie theater.
Quentin Tarantino's, a little annoying, but also, don't you kind of want to live in his world? Because the Manson people are defeated and Hitler's defeated. I don't know. Although it is very violent. Look, I don't know. They throw that word around a lot that I don't like.
Violent?
No, you know. I think he should put Paul Dano in his last movie. I think he owes it to Paul Dano.
Not Lillard.
Oh, that too. I don't get either one. I enjoy both so much. I really like Lillard.
Me too.
Yeah. I don't get it. He's in Hackers and Scooby-Doo.
He's great in Scooby-Doo.
And Scream.
Yeah.
That's probably his best, right? No, he's great in everything. He's in The Descendants.
He's great in? He's great in Twin Peaks.
He's great. Quentin Tarantino's nuts. The weird thing about that is he wasn't even mentioning Lillard. He was talking about Paul Dano's movie, but Lillard just came out of nowhere. He's like, also, I don't like him. Who does that to Matthew?
Yeah.
Who does that to Matthew?
Do you have anyone that you feel that way about? I'm not asking you to name them.
Oh, like I don't.
Yeah.
What? Like
you're like
takes me right out?
I don't fuck with that guy.
Do you know what's a weird one? And you can leave it in.
Okay.
And I love her now. But growing up, she was so abrasive, and now she's my favorite part.
Okay.
Of it is Martha Plimpton.
Oh, sure.
I was like, just shut up when I was a kid. Yeah. And now she makes me laugh so much.
Yeah.
I was wrong. I don't know. I was just a little jerk.
That's good. You grew up.
I love her. Love her. How about you? Is there anyone?
Donald Trump.
Oh,
that guy.
Oh,
worst part of the Little Rascals.
He's so bad in that. He just stares right at the camera for his line. What a moron. Also,
good movie though. Fun movie though.
Good, really good movie.
It is really good, right?
Well, she's directed like a handful of the best.
Yes.
Like I love growing up. I love the black and white Little Rascals, and the color one.
I met Spanky when I was a kid.
Spanky McFarlane,
like the original Spanky.
Was he mean by that point?
I was 6 months old.
So you didn't meet him?
There's a photo of me with him.
Oh, that's sweet. What was he doing in the picture? Pushing the baby away.
Yeah.
Where'd you meet him?
I don't know. I'm wearing his hat. I'm wearing his hat in the photo.
I don't know what's going on. What about Bug Hall? Have you met Bug Hall?
What a guy.
Yeah. He's alfalfa in the Penelope Spears
And you know what?
one.
I'll say this. Don't Google him.
No, handsome though.
Handsome.
Just
all the best ones. All the best ones are. That movie's great though. I used to watch that movie so much.
It's great. Did you watch the black and white ones ever?
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
But my point was I was going into that movie a fan of Little Rascals, so I was ready to like it.
Yeah.
But I've never been a fan of Beverly Hillbillies.
Yeah.
And that movie is so friggin' funny. Yeah. It's so funny.
The cast is great.
Diedrich Bader.
Yeah.
Is so funny. Jim Varney is better than who played him in the Hoyt Axton. No, I forget who played him.
No, it's Buddy Ebsen.
He's great.
Yeah,
but Jim Varney's maybe the best Jim Varney performance, live action anyway.
I don't know that I've ever seen an Ernest movie.
No, I've never seen an Ernest movie, so I don't know what I'm basing it on.
Yeah.
Oh, Roseanne. He was on Roseanne a lot. I love the Beverly Hillbillies. Lily Tomlin.
Yeah.
Rob Schneider. Hello, Leah Thompson.
Yeah.
Leah Thompson again in Howard the Duck. To come back to that,
sure.
My grandma took me.
Cloris Leachman?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Cloris Leachman. And Erica Eleniak. Getting back to Howard the Duck.
Yeah.
My grandma took me the day it opened, and then we went back to my grandma and grandpa's house, and I spent the night there. And I remember during my bath, I was like, this movie's going to be so successful, I want a sequel. So I asked my grandma and grandpa for typing paper or line paper, and I wrote a sequel out where I include Michael J. Fox came in. I figured maybe Leah Thompson could make that call. Sure. And of course I put myself in, as I always do. I always put myself in the things I wrote growing up. So I wrote a Howard the Duck 2 that night into the week. I wrote a full big 40-page thing about a battle of the bands with a bad duck was the it would have been great. It would have been really good. Michael J. Fox was in the bad band.
2 more things about Beverly Hillbillies. Dabney Coleman.
I mean, the best.
Maybe the best.
In everything.
But also Buddy Ebsen's in it.
Who's Buddy Ebsen in?
Buddy Ebsen is playing Barnaby Jones.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, that's a good.
Which I don't remember that.
I'm sure they go to him for help at one point.
Yeah. Which is a character he played after Beverly Hillbillies. I just want to say that for people.
God, but Diedrich Bader for me is the best in that movie.
We gotta
he
get
steals that movie, but I want to watch it.
How do we get it? What would he do for this?
Diedrich?
I can ask
I've
him.
worked with him.
So have I.
Okay. I love Dietrich Bader.
Me too.
Never bad.
Very nice too. Like
yes,
a very
sweet.
nice guy.
Well, maybe he would do this. Maybe
no, I know. I'm saying, what would we get him for?
Hillbillies.
Hillbillies?
Well, what else would you want to do?
Yeah, we get him Hillbillies.
Brave and the Bold.
We get him and Rob Schneider. They could do it together.
Schneider, I sat next to Schneider on a plane once.
Yeah.
And he was very nice to the many people that came up to him and asked him questions. I will say that
including
about Rob
you.
Schneider. No, I ignored Rob Schneider.
Yeah.
I played a game during the flight. Is Rob Schneider scared? Because there's a lot of turbulence. Sure. So if he wasn't freaking out, I wasn't going to freak out. He didn't freak out.
Seems like he's freaking out about a lot of other stuff.
Yeah. But anyway, I love Rob Schneider.
Oh, wow.
No.
Clip it, post it.
I've been to a movie set that he was the lead on too.
Yeah.
And it was the director. I said, "How's it going?" He goes, "Oh God, let me just tell you after it's done." I'm like, "Okay."
You won't say what movie, but it's very easy to narrow it down because he was the lead of it.
I'll tell you the movie. I don't care.
Okay,
it was Mike Mitchell was the director, and it was Deuce Bigelow, Male Gigolo.
Wow.
And I had dinner on set with Mike Mitchell and with the guy from The Mummy, bringing it back to that Oded Fair.
Oh wow.
Who was the nicest person alive?
Yeah.
Such a sweet guy. I loved him. Yeah.
Did you see there was a TikTok going around about The Mummy? There was a man who was in The Mummy, right? I don't remember who he played, but he was not a big part.
Yeah.
And he had like talked to Elizabeth Taylor and Kirk Douglas at the premiere and was like feeling real high on his horse about this. And then during the movie, the projection failed. Mm-hmm. And it was right after his big scene. And he went up on stage and was like, "Guys, wasn't it great? My big scene. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you coming out here. Love the support, all that stuff." And everyone was like, "Get off the stage."
Of course. Oh,
like,
he was having a moment.
Yes.
And he thought everyone was going to be part of it.
Which is something where, like, if it works.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you never know.
You live in that for the rest of your life. You feel great.
Have you ever seen the footage of, and it's different because he's the lead, but when Hobbs and Shaw, when there was the power went out halfway through the performance, Vin Diesel comes up and, or not Vin Diesel, he wasn't there, unless he was Phantom of the Opera from the rafters. The Rock came out and was so friggin' charming during it. Yeah. But can you imagine? It must have sucked for them because like it ruins the momentum of anything you do.
I met Vin Diesel at the Endgame premiere.
I met Vin Diesel at it.
He was very nice.
Very nice to me too. He did the Iron Giant for me.
Oh wow, that's fun.
Yeah, he was very sweet.
My boss loved him my boss at the time, and she wasn't gonna ask for a photo, and I was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna like get him to do it. And he was like so nice to me. You can like see him on the live stream for the premiere of him like talking to me and like slapping my back and like all that stuff. Nice. And then I was like, "Will you go take a picture?" And he's like, "Yes, of course." And his security was like, "We got to go." And he was like, "No, I'm taking this," and like went over there and did it. And it's like very charming in all the pictures that
he likes being a celebrity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was wearing a custom jacket that had bark on the outside.
Oh, because
he was Groot.
I like when he records as Groot. He wears the giant feet, so he's taller.
Yeah.
All right, Vin. I went to the Boiler Room premiere.
Sure.
And I went to the party afterwards, which was in a meat packing plant. And I talked to him, and I said, I just want to say, it was before he was famous.
Sure.
Saving
Private Ryan.
Yeah, but not Vin Diesel yet. Yeah. And I was like, I just want to say, I think you are so good in the Iron Giant. And he looked at me like he did not expect that.
Yeah.
And I was like, I love it so much. And he goes, "What's your name?" And I said, "Brian." He said, "Brian, friend, as Iron Giant." I'm like, great. That's pretty cool. I just walked away. And he pinched my butt.
Oh, wow.
No, he didn't.
He said some insane thing. I'm trying to remember what it was.
That's probably.
But it was like, I was like, "Will you come take a picture with my boss? Her name's Sarah." And he said, "Of course. Don't I look like some kind of Sarah taking picture with person?" Like so some insane thing like that. And I was just like, "Oh, I hope so." And then we walked over.
And then he grabbed your butt.
Yeah, and then he grabbed my butt.
I've seen every Fast and Furious movie in theaters.
Wow.
Yep. Don't ask me my favorite. I don't remember the numbers.
Oh,
6, I think.
Sure.
6, probably my favorite. 5 is the next favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want me to look on my letterbox? I could tell you.
I do.
I did them. I ranked them all.
I do.
Okay.
Since we're already 35 minutes in,
should
we
save this for an extra?
No. I'll keep talking.
Fast and the Furious. It's got a weird text.
Do you want to read it to the class?
No, I didn't understand.
Fast and the Furious, not my favorite franchise, but I watched most of them during COVID.
Yeah.
And enjoyed them enough. I
like them a lot.
Fully enjoyed them enough.
So I could also, if you're curious of my Men in Black rankings.
Yeah.
My RoboCop rankings.
What's your Men in Black ranking? I feel like it's probably pretty easy.
Yeah. It's 1, 3, 2, international.
Yeah, I think that's right.
And then, are you worried about John Wick? What my rankings are there?
I wasn't.
2, 1, Ballerina.
Oh.
4, 3.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. And then Kane's got one coming out. I have to tell you, they're spinning Kane. My Rocky ones piss people off, so I won't do that one right now.
I don't really care about Rocky.
Where's my Fast and the Furious? Beverly Hills Cop rankings I have?
Yeah.
Don't ask me for this show. I'm not going to, this specific episode, I will not give those rankings.
Okay.
Mummy movies, I have rankings.
Yeah.
Where's Vin Diesel? Hold on. Oh, Fast Saga. Here it is. Ready? Are you sure you're ready for this?
Yeah.
6.
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
Tokyo Drift. Too Fast, Too Furious. 7. Fast and Furious. 1. X. 9. 8. Hobbs and Shaw.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
You just activated my Manchurian Candidate.
And the Shrek movies are ready?
Yeah, sure.
Puss in Boots: The Last Wish.
Yeah.
Shrek 2.
Okay.
Puss in Boots 1.
Wow.
Which is, I worked on it.
Yeah.
Shrek. Shrek Forever After. Shrek the Third.
Okay. What about Shrek the Halls?
It's not a full movie, so I don't do that.
What
Vacation movies.
What about that episode of Father of the Pride that Donkey was in playing himself?
It doesn't count. Home Alone movies?
Sure.
1, 2, 3. Home Sweet Home Alone.
Sure.
Home Alone: The Holiday Heist, and Home Alone 4.
I don't even know what the Holiday Heist is.
It's not good. Oceans movies. 11, 13, 12, 8.
Yeah.
I didn't like 8.
Yeah.
I love the actors in it. There's no joy in it whatsoever. Who's the one actor in it that seems to be having a good time?
Carl Reiner.
No.
Is he in it, right? Or is it Gould?
It's Gould.
It's Gould.
Who's the one actress, I should say then, who's having a good time?
Sarah Paulson?
No, she's
I don't
not,
remember.
which
I don't
is weird.
remember. I don't really remember.
Anne Hathaway.
Oh, sure.
Is joyous, and everyone else is so dour.
I like Anne Hathaway.
I do too. I haven't seen the new Devil Wears Prada, and I want to.
Me either.
So far, my rankings are Devil Wears Prada 1. And I haven't seen the other ones.
Yeah. Significant lack of Rich Sommer in 2.
Is he not in 2?
He's not in 2.
And what's the point then? What's the damn point?
The movie starts with his funeral.
Oh,
That's not true.
and then he goes to hell and he meets the real devil. Anything you want to plug?
That's a great question. Yeah, sure. If you're in Los Angeles in September, end of September, we're doing a George Lucas Talk Shows. I think it's September 24th, I want to say. It's the week of the Lucas Museum of Narrative Art opening. In October, we'll be doing a show in New York the week of New York Comic Con. And then towards the end of December, we'll also be doing a show in New York. If you're in Los Angeles. Also, I have a new improv show that is starting up at the Elysian Theater. It's Sunday nights. You can stream it. If you go to my Instagram, there will be links there. But it's going to be very fun. Anyways, that happens almost every Sunday at the Elysian Theater. You can stream it. You can come see it in person. I'm George Lucas Connor Ratliff Story, available on Blu-ray right now. There's also a Blu-ray called Star Wars Kid, which is a documentary about the boy in the viral video, the Star Wars Kid video, where he's using the lightsaber in his garage. I do an audio commentary on that with my friend Brandon Waynerdy, who's a writer for Star Wars Insider, StarWars.com, a whole bunch of stuff. I think that's it.
I got Minions and Monsters coming out July 1st.
Yeah.
In theaters everywhere. Please just see it. Why not see it?
Yeah.
I wrote it and I exec produced it. Can't you just see it?
Wow.
How was that? What's the matter?
No, it was good.
Okay, thanks. Also, Big Helium Dog on Blu-ray and DVD. Sixth Grade Superstar, a book I wrote and drew, was available on Amazon. It's so funny. All these are great. You can't go wrong, any of the ones I just said. Patrick did a commentary track with me on the Big Helium Dog one, even though he's not in it.
I didn't really mix it right, and I feel bad about that.
It's terrible.
I know.
No, it's fine. Why would you say a negative thing when we're promoting it?
Sorry, I'll cut that.
Cut it, Patrick. Anyway, I'm currently in pre-production of Big Helium Dog 2, which I'm very, very excited about.
Yeah. Am I in it?
No, because you mixed the commentary wrong. Do you want to be in it? Who do you want to be?
Yeah, the dog.
There's no. Have you seen? There's no dog in the movie.
But the dog's gonna be in the second one.
No,
you make the first one with the promise that the dog's gonna.
I've never promised that there was a dog in the movie. No, I've never promised that. There's cows. There's a cat.
It's Michael Ian Black.
Yeah. Kevin Heffernan. Kevin Smith.
There's a vending machine.
Yes, Dickie Barrett from the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones is in it. Not an animal. Matt Kevchinsky, of course. Michael Lindstrath, of course. Lorene Scafaria.
Matt Kevchinsky, depending on who you ask, might be considered an animal.
Slow down. Slow down. Do a clean one. It's a good joke. Do a clean one.
Matt Kevchinsky, depending on who you ask, might be considered an animal.
That's very David Wayne of you. How you did that? That was weird. This was the best podcast we've ever done. I'm so sorry to Joe for talking this much.
46 minutes.
Yeah, it's too much.
As long as the episode itself.
Yeah, he was a great guest, and I don't remember what he looked like at this point because it's been so long.
Beard and long hair.
Oh, yeah, he was cool.
Yeah, he was cool.
He's a cool guy. And he had the same hat as the interview we watched, the Pan Am.
Is that true? Oh, yeah, you're right. It was.
Yeah, I was going to ask, but we want to know if he worked on Pan Am. Yeah. But we didn't ask. We were both chicken. Just like the TV repairman.
Brian?
What?
Brian, I swear to God, nobody calls me chicken.
Babu.
Out. Thanks for listening to Hey That's Me, a commentary podcast. This has been a That Was Just So Funny production. Your hosts have been Brian Lynch and Patrick Hotner. Music was by Alex Peabody, and our art was by Abigail Noy. You can find out more about the show by going to HeyThat'sMePod.com and checking out our Patreon at patreon.com/commentary. If you've enjoyed the show, please leave us a review on Apple Podcasts.